Hello guys, I'm the Professor Chief, and welcome back to NieR. And we're picking up exactly where we left off. Which is pretty much part 2. We haven't done anything, literally. And I'll have a story to tell you in a minute after we get a little bit farther in here. Try and, save some of the more talky moments for when we're just in the field. Yep. Indeed. It's his fault. Yep. Hey, nothing's as fun like being an errand boy. Or girl in her case. Alright. Look at all the operators. It's funny. My guess is I want to know why they decided to dress them up like this. It's like you have the operator fully clothed, and then you have a 2B, or B, because you have 2B, but you have her, and it's pretty much maid. I mean, I'm not going to, say it's not stylish. I mean, then you have the commander's outfit, which, is pretty much the same case, except for it's a little bit more elegant. I mean, yeah. And we got like mini skirt, but not overly flowing. More clothed people, and then another, somebody who jacked 2B's outfit, except for with the little tiny modifications. Yeah. Let's get out of here. It's too gray. We need a little bit more color in this. No, it's just hoping to shoot you out. Yeah, it just so happens we broke 2 of them, and actually, no, how many did they break? I think 2B came in with like 5 people, right? So, well, if we count her, maybe it was 6. But just for the sake of argument, there were 6. They managed to smash 6 of them, actually technically 7 counting his, in one mission. 2B. Yeah, cost, I don't think they care. Run! Gotta get to the surface. Shut up! Shut up, Niners! Alright. Yeah, flying. Wait. Yeah. Wait. I love that. You get to go out and fly and get shot at and watch your, allies get blown to bits by a Goliath. And then we have to clean them up. I mean, to be fair, 2B hasn't given you any of them to clean up. Also, given where this thing is, it's able to get into the Earth orbit really damn fast. Let me see something. I wonder. Sorry, I just noticed a problem. Yep. There's my problem. Okay. Fuck. Well, sorry about that, guys. I was having audio problems, as in my game audio wasn't recording. Yeah, noticed that a little late, but fixed it. Now we can do this crap. I hate my goddamn.
You're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on
I
out.
hate my goddamn. It's like I like the Elgato. Now that I got a new PC, it works. My actual new Elgato works. Ow! Not that. Alright. Ow! Where are you? And your goddamn balls! This thing. Ow. 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 God damn, I hate these things. Ow, fuck. This one part gave me so much problems. I'm probably gonna save my missile barrage. When I started playing this was one part that took me a tad bit longer than it should have. I'm looking at my audio. It says none, but that's just because the loading screen is fast.
Hey, 2B, why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
In other words, shut up. Ah, bug. Just stick to shooting them.
You're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you.
Missiles.
Make sure to commit them to memory.
Wait for it. Done the load. Someone me? Don't stand still. Oh, I'm missing my old chips. Fuck, that shit had smashed me. Fuck! Why is this giving me so many problems? I gotta be smarter. I am missing my chips. In my other game, I was able to get a chip that healed me when I wasn't taking damage after a while. Makes these missions a hell of a lot easier when you can just heal up and you don't have to worry about. Or I have one that will automatically give me med kits.
Alright, alright.
You're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you.
I know, thank you.
Make sure to commit them to memory.
Oh, I did. I have the Gohan syndrome. Also, speaking of Dragon Ball Super, how many of you actually watched that episode? Tell me that wasn't just the coolest episode of Dragon Ball you've seen. I remember a lot of episodes of Dragon Ball in my past,
Bunker 2B, come in. I've set a landing
but
point for your
that episode,
flight.
god
You'll be touching
damn,
down
was good.
4 ways from the resistance
But not just, you know,
coordinates.
not just from like the
Aside from
episode
trouble,
story,
you
which
can't
was
risk the
telling.
enemy discovering their position. Understood.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm speaking of the game because I just. I always wanted. It's like funny. I wanted to talk, like do a video, but I'm one of those people who is like, yeah, I just don't want to, you know, waste time and energy. Or I'm always just like, I was just too lazy to actually do it. But man, where's that decision? Oh well, let's talk about it now. Where's my sword? Ooh, look. This can't be opened. I think somebody else opens that. Either it's 2B or the other one. Yep. We all. Alright. Said you.
Target location acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
Indeed. We gotta can glide with the dude. Little pod. Lights on, lights off. Alright. It's easy to just jump. Alright, buddy, let's go. And this is the point where everyone just looks up her skirt because I did it a lot while I was playing this game. You kind of can't help. It's not like she's not running, not her ass just shows the whole time while she runs. You know, I gotta see if there's like an interview with people talking about this. You know, just, you know, the art director. Because I want to know what the hell he was, you know, what was his thought process when it came to making these designs.
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Well, maybe they just got, you know, shit to do and they just don't feel like, you know, save it later.
Data obtained from bunker. Data may be displayed from the
That is
system
something
menu.
I want to do
Map
first.
data, huh? It's hard to get an accurate picture from this. Our satellite
Yeah, that's right,
resolution isn't
trips.
so hot. Hopefully
You know.
they deploy some new satellites soon.
A general idea is good enough.
You don't let anything get in your way, do you?
Nope. And sometimes I want to throw you off like a high object and see if you'll actually go splat. And I probably have proof because when that Goliath slapped you, and you were pretty much and from what I can see from the distance, you were in pretty good shape until that landing on the ground must have sucked. There's the reason I'm running back here, because something over here I want. I remember some of the missions here. Like there was a mission here that we'll definitely get to because I'm going to do a lot of the side quests. Just to fill up time. What? Get this map info. Thank you. Grab that. But also because, you know, one thing about this, you know, a hack and slash game like this, and even in game, doing like recording in general, is when I, you know, record, I don't, you know, when I do a video, I tend not to have like this, you know, idealized, like I don't come in with like a topic, nor do I, if you haven't noticed, do all 6 parts of the Sonic thing. Also, yeah, I knew this was here. I actually found this later in the game that this was here. And I was like, huh, didn't know this was there. Get this back. Because, you know, I was running around with the one that pretty much everyone draws her with. Is that my baddie? It's probably my baddie. Ah, I get the auto use on him. And oh! bunch of recoveries. Yep. Just look at all that stuff. Yeah, so surprise for me to actually go and find that, you know, that thing's there. And let's see, weapons. Large weapons. Virtuous treaty. See, I don't think I know there's hand-to-hand weapons in this game. Spear weapons are okay. Of course, katanas, but skills, pod programs, plug-in chips. Now this is something that, you know, gets a hell of a lot, you know. This comes in handy. Not only because, of course, it's the auto use. No. System. But mainly because if you, when you have this stuff, those chips, certain ones are good. Like, I tend to try and make sure I don't die instantly, so having a good defense, but also trying to maintain your, you know, attack power is a good idea. And that's why I like this game. Was simple enough that eventually I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And of course, as you go on, you're gonna have to like, okay, maybe I can't put like, you know, a very high level one because I'm gonna need the space. And that's something you'll learn down the road. She's not no way she's not putting weapon set 1. Large sword. There we go. There we go. Now I got my swords. Now they match. That's what matters to me. Just the visual aesthetic. Doesn't match. Drive me nuts now. Now I can get the hell out of here and go do the actual mission. Typically, like, funny thing is, when I record, I don't cut a whole lot. I mean, there's certain stuff that, like, of course, I have to do a, you know, a 1, 2, 3 in the beginning. So when I do the beginning, when I just came back from fixing the audio to make sure it was the actual game audio, I had to do a 1, 2, 3 just to make sure I was, you know, on, you know, I was synced up. And I don't know if it's perfectly synced. I mean, I was hoping that I didn't have to do that anymore because I set it up so, you know, I would be able to hit one button and record both, but that didn't happen. Which doesn't, you know, doesn't pain me too much. I don't mind. It's like, as long as I have a proper screen, that's what I always do all my, you know, all the 1, 2, 3s on a screen that has 3 bars. So the save thing is always where I do it. And of course, I found one, as you saw, well, you probably won't see it, but actually, no, you will, because I always, you creepy bastard, how you doing? But it's the easiest way. That's just the only way I know. Because I'm not worried about like a webcam type deal. Because I'm not worried about my webcam, like a webcam, which I probably ain't gonna be worrying about for a while because I don't think it matters. Because when it comes to playing games, I play games, you know, to play the game, and I'm gonna blast the fuck out of this moose. Die, moose! Thank you, moose. Thank you for the beast hide. Ah! The moose is gonna fuck me up. And see, lost some health. Oh, I went to die and got kicked in the face for it. And again, I have this coming. Killing wildlife indiscriminately. Alright, over here. Yeah, but I find it's a lot easier, especially, like, recording videos is a pain in the ass sometimes, because I can't do it, like, when I'm at my peak energy. Like, I only tend to record my videos at night, because that's when everyone goes to bed, so it's a less chance that people are going to bother me. Because then, you know, I won't be bothered in the middle of recording. And, oh my god, my favorite activity. That's really combat. Sorry, I had to smash you guys. I'm not gonna lie. You know how You wouldn't believe how much time I spent fishing.
Commencing.
I would literally just sit here and just like, alright, there we go. Just, you know, catch fish, why not? I don't know, it's like, that's the funny thing, I never expect a game like this to have fishing. It's weird. Little dude.
Fresh.
Oh, fresh. Also, my favorite thing to do. Away with you. He goes flying. It's just so funny to watch him fly off into the distance. It's like, yeah, maybe I should go that far. Let's see. And fly. Boing. I don't know why he flies that far. To me, that's just entertaining that he just, it's like, away with you. And there he goes. Off in the distance. I mean, he gets some height. But I recommend it if you get this game. Fishing is actually worth it. It comes in handy.
Detected.
It's a machine fishing.
Confirmed.
Alright, stop fishing. I'll probably have to end up doing some fishing in between. Probably, but then if I start, the only reason I don't play this game after I'm done recording is because it would be so tempting just to keep playing. Like, that's why I tend to not to like playing games that are too open world. Luckily, this game is good enough. Woo.
So this is the resistance camp, huh? We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
To be. I admit, she definitely is pretty.
Number 2.
You know about 2B?
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the android resistance that controls most of this
Anemone.
territory. You must be the new scouts we... Well, I'm sure my people will have plenty of information. Please feel free to ask them.
And side quests, because that's what this killer robot needs. Let me look through it. Let me look through your busted ass toolbox. Of course I gotta help him. Get that. Hey, Bonk. Need chips. Yeah, I'll help. Alright. I got God. I already have.
Everything the supply trader asked for.
Yeah, I already had all the stuff you needed.
Man, these chores are a real pain in the butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally to your home. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
I want an option for 2B to German suplex him. Oh, yeah, no, it's basically tutorial. Now, let's see. Quests. Yeah, I already got all that shit, but I want to go do this one. Active quest. Let me go to the map. Where's that one? There we go. There we go. Because sometimes, it's funny. Sometimes I swear, 2B just wants to slap the piss out of him. That's just the vibe I get from her.
City once upon a time. Too bad vegetation's claimed most of it now.
Honestly, that's probably a good thing.
Operator 6-0 to 2B.
I'm still playing
Time for your regularly scheduled scheduled contact.
This is 2B. Nothing to report.
Good to hear. Say, how's the weather on Earth today? Good?
It's fine. Does that question have anything to do with our operation?
Not really. I just figured it might feel nice to have some good weather.
Feeling nice has no bearing on completing missions.
That is so like you, 2B. Anyway, talk to you later.
It's so nice that they gave these characters, you know, certain personalities, especially with 2B. Like, she is really, when it comes to being like a hard ass, she's like the definition of a hard ass. But her interactions with NieR and just listening to everyone, especially the gradual, like, I like gradual growth of characters. And 2B has a decent growth throughout this game. Especially, you know, part A. I don't know about the A ones because I haven't got to those ones yet. But just watching her go from just being, yeah, angry to being a little bit more sympathetic is a nice thing. Smashed you. Thank you. I'm not saving yet. Let me see. 21 minutes. For this part, I should have remembered how much parts, but it's very much it's gonna be. I will probably end up knocking story missions out one by one as they come up, but I definitely want to do like side quests also because it gives me a little bit more time to actually talk. And as you can probably tell, as I've said in the before, after all my other videos, I'm pretty silent. And my last NieR video, I had to actually cut out a part because I just got silent. Because after a while, you get wrapped up in playing a game.
Most of the central area. Big plants too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars and such too.
I love that. It's like, oh, there's I need to see a really big pig. I appreciated that about NieR. He's a dork, and I love him for it. I have a nickname when I first played this. Typically when I play this, like right now, I tend to keep the jokes, you know, a little, you know, to myself. I don't make too many of them. Or, you know, I just don't talk at all. But typically when I'm gaming, say, if I'm gaming with friends, I will get lively as fuck. I mean, literally. That's one of the things, you know, that's kind of funny. It's like typically you don't want to like start shouting fuck on the middle of a YouTube video because, you know, that would cause problems. You know, because you want to get, you know, monetized and stuff like that, that could cause issues. But in my mind, I just don't give two shits. And it's not that I wouldn't mind it. Why can't I go through that? I can obviously go through that. The invisible goddamn walls. But, you know, when it comes to like this, I try. It's like I don't want to curse all the time. Like I tend to want to try and keep the cursing to like, you know, just, you know, when I'm frustrated, stuff like that. Something that, you know, dropping an F-bomb, you know, when you get killed for like the 600th time sounds like, you know, a typical reaction to a game. I mean, I can't remember how to get over there. I can't be wrong in thinking that I go through that goddamn area, because that's what it looks like over here. And that's I'm being an idiot again. Oh, well, yeah, being an idiot.
This is the place that weapons trader was
I
talking
hate myself.
about. Uh-oh. I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
I needed something to whack, but my nickname for him, I literally shouted for like hours on end. I just called him, he's the fuckboy. That's who he is. It's exactly what he is. Ow. Fuck. He will always, that will always be his nickname to me. I mean, I'm gonna not shout it like every 6 seconds like if I was playing and saying, you know, a friend. Because that's what I do. I find it, like, cursing is the one thing, like, there's the only one thing I don't understand about YouTube. It's like, yeah, it's like you can't curse. Like, why? It's like, okay, put an age gate, you know, put an age restriction on it if you have to. Because if parents don't want their hear cursing, that's one thing.
Should be enough.
It's like I can understand
Let's
that,
get
but
this back to the
let me
train.
put it simple. When I was a little kid, my parents spent most of their time fighting with each other. That sort of thing. So I got kind of used to the idea of cursing. But I knew the limits. Like, you can't curse in public. What you need to teach your kid, if you're going to expose them to anything adult, it's like, okay, there's a time and place. Like, if you're talking to friends and family, yeah, I might drop the oddball curse here and there. But I'm not going to curse, my lungs out, in public. Like, when I'm in public, I tend to try and keep, a respectful manner, because that's exactly what you're doing if you're in public. If you don't want your kid, learning about that, my thing to you would be simple. Just, teach them about it anyway. Just, if anything, don't even worry about them learning about it, because they're going to learn about it. If you don't want them to learn about it and don't want them to say it, then you just sit there down and you go, these are things you don't say. There's a time and place where you can say them, like when you're an adult. Like, that's the kind of thing with my relationship with my dad now. I call my dad a dorcas. Or a dork. But, he plays right back because I'm an adult. He also calls me kiddo, and I'm not exactly a little kid anymore. Contrary to popular belief. Alright, yay! Weapons! And yay! Probably gonna have to end this video soon. I don't know, it isn't. Anyway, because it's 1 a.m. in the morning. Woo! Yeah, let's do this! East Bane. Yeah, I have this one. I got this one. This is the one that everyone draws her with. Pretty much because it's if you don't run into that weapon, you don't know it's there. I mean, Beast Lord is obviously a better weapon. I mean, even though you get a tad bit more attacks with, the other one. But, upgrading them. I can upgrade them, but I'm gonna upgrade Butcher's contract. Do that first, because main weapon, you're gonna use it the most. Yay! Weapons! And now for you, buddy. Yeah, he wanted it for his leg. Honestly, these guys were talking to me. I'd be like, yeah, can you go get me parts? They're just for my leg. I was like, totally. I swear. Sometimes I think 2B might just slap the piss out of some of these people. I'm just waiting for the 2B backhand. Medium recovery. Oh. Range attack, melee attack up. Sit on it for now. Yup. Yeah, you have a maintenance shop owner. Let's see. You have. That's the one we have. That one's okay. I've used the spear. I tend to just stick with the laser. The laser just tends to be the best. Just gotta get the chip storage upgrades. They're just so needed. Guess I go. Ooh, what's this? Impact bracers. Oh. Smack. Good to know she goes from like God of War school opening chest. And I'm not gonna bend down and pick it up. I'm just gonna kick the shit out of it. Wow. Oh well, that's the way I do it. Alright, let's talk to you. You're looking at, yeah, might as well. Some of my job's here. Wouldn't have much of a game if you just said no. But for now, I know I'm gonna call it a day for now. I'm gonna try and record a tad bit more. And definitely going to not try and do it the other way and just keep it the old setup I had, because that seemed to work. And if you do enjoy this, the one thing I do need, and I'm going to actually just set my controller down for now, is I need like suggestions for games. It's like I would spend, you know, throughout the day just off and on when I'm not, you know, drawing, which is my pastime before recording. I would look at games on the in the market and just like, what games would be fun to play? Because here's the thing, I don't want to put too much on my computer because it's already low on space as it is. So it's gonna be pretty much PS4. It's nothing that I don't like playing on PC games. It's just the rig is just gonna be for this. And any game that, you know, my preference on games is I like hack and slash games. I like action games. I like shooters. And I'm willing to branch out. Like, I saw Undertale, and that looks like it might be a fun video, but I have to be cautious and probably tiptoe around it because I know the community and how they respond to it. But it doesn't mean I won't be willing to try it. After that, I don't know, but maybe if you guys have suggestions of what games would be fun to pick up and play. I mean, I'm running on a very tight budget, but if, you know, depending on the game, I'll give it a shot, because it, you know, it couldn't hurt. But for now, that's it for this video, and until next time, and you know, I will see you guys next time. I hate my microphone cord. I don't know how much of that and I actually got into the video, but I think it unplugged halfway through that spiel. But let me just shorten it. I need games that would be fun to play. And if you like this video, just, you know, leave a like, or hell, even just watching the video is good enough for me. You know, comment, do that nice stuff. Just, you know, I appreciate suggestions because I can't get better. It's going to be a slow process if I have to get better on my own, and being able to hear from, you know, you guys on how to get better and what I can do better more would be a good thing, and I would definitely appreciate that help. So until next time, my friends, I will see you on the Professor Chief Show. Even though this is not exactly the Professor Chief Show, it's more NieR. Well, then I, Professor Chief, will see you back here in NieR.